conversation like when Dave called you last night? Were you aware of the accident even beforehand?
Yeah, I didn't. When he called me, I hadn't heard about that, so that was news to me. And me and Andy are super, super close. I was just worried for him at the time. Glad that him and his family are okay. Obviously, like big picture wise. But yeah, that was really the first thing that was on my mind.
Dave made it clear Sunday and Monday that Andy was going to start, and so how getting that notice, like how difficult was that for you to kind of like plug back in?
Not difficult. Again, for me, my job is always, no matter what, to be the same level of preparation. You're obviously, that's just part of the business. You always have to prepare like you're gonna play no matter where it is. So it didn't change my approach or anything.
I know getting in there is the best way to get experience and improve, but what did you learn from just watching and having that perspective?
Just trying to get as many mental reps I could. Obviously having a ton of conversations with Andy, as I always have, with my time here, but just a different perspective. But again, just trying to get mental reps on the sideline for the last couple of weeks.
How did you kind of get your head around, like, I'm excited to get another opportunity, but was under weird circumstances that could have been, luckily, not as bad as it could have been for Andy?
Yeah, again, like I said, me and Andy are super close. So it's, originally hearing stuff, again, that's where my heart was and concern was. And then, again, just coming to work, it's business. It's again, a lot of, it's just part of it. The games are scheduled for they're scheduled, and there's always a lot of things to deal with. And so just because of that, you kind of have experience, I guess, and just when you clock in, just being all about football. So again, just during these hours, it's just that's really all I'm concerned about. Just when you're in the building.
Bryce, how different does it feel stepping into this role in the manner you're doing it now, as opposed to what you've been used to?
It doesn't feel different. Again, it's football. It's a game, same game that I've been playing and that we've been playing. So again, it's the same practice field, same meetings. Regardless of what it is, it's just doing everything I can to help the team win. Doing everything I can to contribute and following the game plan and doing all we can throughout the week to put ourselves in the best situation to execute.
Do you look at this as an opportunity to prove yourself, or do you feel like you have anything to prove at all?
For me, it's just day by day. Again, I'm not really a huge big picture, send a message, big thing. Again, I want to do everything I can to be the best I can today during meetings and practice, and then obviously do everything I can to help the team on Sunday. Whatever comes from that, and how things are perceived in the building, throughout the World League, that's always stuff, no matter what it is, stuff I can't control. So again, I just want to do all I can to help the team, and that's really where my focus is.
Bryce, you've had opportunities to kind of get to know the business, but what have the last 6 or so weeks taught you about the NFL and the nature of the business?
Nothing I say I didn't know. Again, obviously it was a different set of circumstances, and experiencing it is obviously different, but it wasn't anything I guess I didn't know. Again, new experiences is part of the business. I still wake up every day just grateful for the opportunity I have, for the position I'm in. God has blessed me abundantly. So again, it's stuff that you always, again, I've seen stuff, you see stuff. Regardless of it being me or someone else, again, everyone has ups and downs, and again, it's the league. But ultimately, I'm grateful for where I am.
Bryce, how hard were the last 5 weeks, and how did you deal with it?
Again, it was a new situation. Definitely was challenges, just being in a place I hadn't been before. But just lean on my faith, lean on the people in this locker room, lean on family, and again, I'm super grateful for where I'm at today, where I was at last week, where I've been at throughout everything. Again, obviously there's stuff that's out of my control and stuff that will go well in life and stuff that won't. But I'm blessed. There's a lot of things in my life that I'm super, super grateful for. And again, through good and bad, I want to do all I can to focus on that. Outside of football. So. That was, I guess you could say, a bit of a driving force.
Is there anything that you would change, any different approach that you take now that you have kind of being out of it or not being a starter for the last several weeks?
I think it's just, again, the team's grown, obviously, just being able to play together, regardless of being able to be out there for the reps. Again, I did everything I can to take mental reps, take notes, see just the trajectory of the team, stuff that we're build as we built our identity and continue to do so. So I think you just go in, all in all, and I don't think it's just me, just the entire building. We're trying to go, and our identity is starting to form. So just doing everything I can to contribute to that. And again, just help the team win.
Bryce, are you in a better place physically, emotionally, anything wise to succeed, be in a better position to succeed than you were 5 weeks ago?
Again, I try to work to be better every single day, and I always want to grow. Again, obviously, it's the weeks of watching film and going through obviously different experiences, again, it's the same day-to-day growth, same day-to-day grind I've been on for a majority of my life. So, again, I'm grateful for where I'm at, and then just focus on continuing to grow.
But was there like a need or a
indication of beyond this week, if you have a chance to win that starting job and remain the starter, did he talk to you about anything beyond this week?
No, that's nothing that has been discussed, and again, that's stuff that's him in the front office, and they make that decision. So
Do you view it in that lens at all?
I don't view anything in any sort of lens. Again, the stuff that's out of my control is out of my control. So I just want to help the team win. We all have the same goals, and do everything I can to contribute to that.
Bryce, this is a top 5 passing defense that you guys are going up against. What makes the Broncos so good against the pass?
Yeah, it shows up on film. Really good players, really good scheme. You can tell they play well together. Confident, do a lot of different things well, communicate well. So for us, it's a great challenge. We have a ton of respect for them. We know it's going to take everything. We got to bring our best and work throughout the week. Again, we're trying to control what we can throughout the week, and we know we have to be at our best.
Bryce, to Joe's earlier question, was there a need from you, or a desire, or an opportunity to just reset just a little bit, and mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever that may be? Was that an opportunity for you to take advantage of?
Again, you have your day-to-day stuff of try to have your day-to-day resets to be the best in the building, but for me, I never was out of it. Again, that's just out of respect for the game and respect for the team and knowing just how the league is. There's never a take a step back or phone it in for a week. I have too much love for the game to do that. So it's been the same approach every week. It's been the same routine as I've had, no matter what my role has been. And again, it's gonna stay that way no matter what. So again, just whatever I can do to help the team.
Bryce, through this had to be difficult. What did you learn about yourself personally going through this last couple of weeks?
I think for me, I just want to be consistent in my habits, consistent in how I was in meetings, consistent how I was in the field, consistent how I was on time after the team meeting stuff, watching the same stuff, having the same attention to detail, and I think relatively speaking, I did a good job of that from my perspective, just personally. And again, it's something that you learn just from long grinds of seasons or whatever it may be. Just trying to not let my circumstances affect my ability to do my part on a day-to-day, and obviously that has to continue.
How challenging was that?
It's obviously difficult. I think regardless of the walk of life, you can relate to just trying to do the right things and be consistent in what you do, especially if there's adversity. So, definitely there were struggles, but I'm not the only person going through something. I'm not the only person struggling. We all on this team in the league, whether it's something on the field, off the field, whatever it is, there's always going to be other factors. So, again, I just have to continue to be consistent.
You got time for two more.
Clowney has a unique perspective in this locker room, having been in your shoes as a player. Like he says, talk to you, he's told you to believe in yourself. How has his sort of mentorship, that may be too strong a word, but how has his conversations helped you, if at all?
Yeah, I have a ton of respect for him. We definitely talked, and like you said, just him having being, someone that obviously the same situation with just being a first round pick, being able to, or number one pick, being able to relate to that. So anybody who's gone through things, I'm always just like picking people's brains, hearing people out, and I evaluate what he said, so I'll keep it private. But we definitely had a conversation. I'm grateful for him, just coming to me and talking to me, and having my back and having conversations to do that. So yeah, I'm definitely grateful for him.
We're finished up with Cassidy.
The mental reps. So understanding that you always do want to grow and get better no matter what. Has there been anything when this is still your first year in this playbook? Has there been anything that you've been able to see from the sidelines, the big picture view, the